Good morning from the Ticket and Transportation Center. We're here today because in honor of Black History Month, Disney has been doing something called Celebrate Soulfully. And during Celebrate Soulfully, they have all kinds of food items and treats that celebrate Black History Month. So I'm very excited to go in and give these things a try. You guys know me, I love a good, tasty treat. So let's head inside and see what we can find. As we're heading in, I did also want to mention that today is a good to go day for pass holders, meaning that we don't need a reservation for today. So the last time we did this, it was very, very busy. There is also a lot of cheer groups here that I've seen coming into the Ticket and Transportation Center. So I feel like it's gonna be a busy day, but we will find out as soon as we get into the Magic Kingdom. Let's head to the ferry boat. As we're passing by the General Joe Potter, we can start to see the new DVC units at the Polynesian coming into view. They've started some exterior painting on them. Other than that, not really a lot to see. It seems like they are moving right along. We got windows in, or sliding glass doors, so that's good. What do you think that big area is with those? Kind of looks like plywood almost over there. Kind of looks like there'll be either a bar or a restaurant at the top, unless that's the suites. Oh man. Or at least a bar or a restaurant down low. Looks like they've started building some sort of little overhang there at the base. Maybe that will lead out to a dock for another boat service, or maybe like a place for more weddings, or just the pool or a pool bar, something out there. All right, we've made it to the Magic Kingdom. Something strange that happens is people get caught up on the pass holder entrance because I guess they feel like it's gonna be faster, but this line is way longer than say some of these over here. There's like 2 people in line over here. So far, not too bad as far as the amount of people in here, but as we get further in, we'll keep you guys posted. As we walk down Main Street, it's not too bad in here. One thing I want to do is stop into the Emporium and see if there is anything for Black History Month or even for Valentine's Day. As you guys know, I like to stop into the Emporium just to hear across from Crystal Arts and Uptown Jewelers. Oh, look at that. The omnibus is coming down the road. Omnibus, of course, being this double-decker old-fashioned bus that you can ride down Main Street. Oh, and then the little car is coming right behind it too. I don't know if this little car has a specific name. I like it. I like your old-timey horn. This one's fun too. I don't know what kind of car this is. I'm gonna look it up and see if I can figure it out. So I couldn't find anything for an official name of that car. Well, let's head inside and see if they have anything for Black History Month and or Valentine's Day. Although this isn't for either of those. I do like this shirt, it's nice. Disney World with Florida on it there. Nothing on the back. This is $29.99. Okay, I haven't found anything for Black History Month, but I have found a few things for Valentine's Day. These ears, which are pretty fun. Oh, they made the tags smaller. Look at that. We did it, everybody. The tags are now just like multiple pages rather than being one long tag. A shirt that says Simply Meant to Be with Jack and Sally on it. And the shirt is $29.99. I think the ears are $27 now. Keep changing. I was way off. These are $35. Little Loungefly with Minnie on it. A Mickey and Minnie shirt with love hearts. I'm guessing again $29.99. No price on it. We're having a lot of trouble finding prices because nothing's listed here. See how much this Loungefly is. $88. There's this one too. It's Mickey with a mini card or a letter like a Valentine for her. These were both $29.99. There's also this Loungefly that is $98, but it has a spot to hold your mini ears, so you could take these mini ears and put them in that backpack. So it is a little bit more expensive because of that feature. So I guess those aren't the Valentine's Day ears. They're just kind of like Minnie Mouse ears. Because here's the sweater that goes with it. And the sweater is $55. And you can see there's a whole collection of these things over here for Minnie Mouse. So those aren't Valentine's Day ears. They are just over there with the Valentine's Day stuff. So far we've only found 3 shirts that were specific to Valentine's Day. This doesn't have anything to do with what we're talking about, but this caught my eye. It's a Winnie the Pooh traditional clock. So you can set the alarm and then the little bell will ring to wake you up. But you can see it's the outline of Winnie the Pooh's head and his nose and his ears are the bells. That's fun. $40 for this alarm clock. Still on the lookout for anything Black History Month. Not finding anything so far. Not even like a Tiana section. I made it through the entire Emporium. Didn't find anything that was specific to Black History Month. We'll take a look again as we're leaving though, just in case. Pulled up just in time to see Adventure Friends Cavalcade. A couple of exciting characters in this cavalcade. We got Miguel from Coco. We've got Elena of Avalor. We've got Raya. Nick is really busting a move. We've got Moana. We did just get the announcement that Moana, the second Moana, is coming out this summer. We also have Bruno up top over there. We also have Max and Stitch and Marie back here, and then Bert and Mary. I don't quite understand Bert and Mary being in this, but all right. All right, Nick has joined me. We're gonna record a podcast later. If you guys haven't listened to the podcast, please head over to That Tracks Pod on YouTube. Put a link in the description down below. A lot of people were asking for our thoughts on Epic Universe, and we go over that a lot in the last episode.
We did.
Also, I did want to mention what's going on with Bruno. He's looking pretty rough. He needs some sleep.
Yeah,
He's been accepted back into the family. He should have a normal bed. He got his room back,
Maybe
right?
he just had a long day.
Maybe. I don't know. Long day at the
We're not
Magic
going to talk
Kingdom.
about him like that.
Oh, okay. So we've made it into Frontierland, and we're headed over to Pecos Bill Tall Tale Inn and Cafe. And it says on the Disney Parks blog post about Celebrate Soulfully that we can mobile order it. And right now I'm checking, and I couldn't find it on the mobile order menu. So, what's going on? Where did it go? There it is. Like, I'm not... Sometimes I don't see things, but I'm really not seeing it right now. Country Bears is closed now, and they've got signs out for Grizzly Hall, established in 1898, that say, "Bear with us, we're rehearsing a brand new show." Continuous shows today, that's what it says on the clock. Lies. All right, Pecos Bill Tall Tale Inn and Cafe. We'll head inside and see if the fried green tomato sandwich is on the menu. It wasn't on the mobile order that I could find. All right, there it is. It is on the menu. The sweet potato pie is the same as it was last year, so I don't know if we'll get that today, but we are definitely getting the fried green tomato sandwich. So the first thing that we got is the fried green tomato BLT sandwich. This has fried green tomatoes on it, lettuce, bacon, and bacon pimento spread served with house-made chips. It was $10.99. There's a cross section of it, and there is surprisingly more pimento cheese than I thought there was going to be. I'm very excited for that. It's a bacon pimento with bacon also on it. It's gonna be a very bacony sandwich. I'm pretty excited to try this. It looks delicious. I already had some of the house-made chips. They are delicious. Pretty good. A lot of bacon, a lot of pimento flavor. A little bit of spice in there. That's nice. Yeah, this is great. The only thing I feel like I could need is like, I want the tomatoes to be just a little bit crispier. When they're soaked in pimento like this, yeah, they're not gonna be crispy, so this is fantastic. A little spicy, a little cheesy, a little creamy, a little bacony, kind of like a cross between like smoky spicy, but like still a little kick. We also got the sweet potato pie, which is topped with toasted marshmallow cream and candied pecans. And that was $5.99. Here's a look at the inside of the sweet potato pie. Pretty excited for this. We had it last year and it was delicious, but I want to taste it again. Surprisingly tart. I was not expecting that. I wonder what that is. The top, the whipped marshmallow on top has a little bit of like a cinnamony, nutmeggy taste to it too. Yeah, that's interesting. Solid taste of sweet potatoes, but then like a little like lemon or something.
I wonder if it's ginger.
No. Because it's not spice like ginger is. It's very delicious, but it's not traditionally what I think of when I think of sweet potato pie.
I like it. It makes me want Thanksgiving.
Yeah, very good. It's very good. So we did have a little bit of a disagreement between us where Nick thought that there was the flavor of ginger in there, and I said, no, it's more like lemon or citrus.
Yes.
We went and we checked the allergy menu. So if you guys have an allergy, you can look at all of the ingredients of anything that you get at Walt Disney World. We went to check all the ingredients of the sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
We found out that it's lemon juice and lemon zest.
I was wrong.
So, if you guys are allergic to lemon juice or lemon zest,
Yeah.
you can't get the sweet potato pie.
But I feel like I enjoyed that flavor.
It was good.
Yeah.
But I do have to admit that after you said ginger, I was feeling like I was
You
tasting
second-guessed
ginger. I was
yourself.
second guessing myself.
Oh good, I'm glad I had that influence on you.
Yeah. So, we're coming over to check on the progress of Tiana's Bayou adventure, and it's still not full of water yet. But Nick said that he did see that they had it filled the other day. So maybe they're filling it, draining it, getting the pumps primed and ready to turn the water back on. I do have to admit, I really like the look of Tiana's Bayou Adventure over the look of Splash Mountain. It brings a lot of much needed color in here, and it really is nice to see the mountain pop with all the flowers and foliage. And I hope that they are going to continue this pattern of flowers and stuff over here. So as we leave Pecos Bill Tall Tale Inn and Cafe, hey, how's it going? We are headed in this direction over towards Adventureland. And we're headed over to Golden Oak Outpost, which you can kind of see coming around the corner here. And with a good tie-in to Tiana's Bayou Adventure, This is where we can get Tiana's beignets. You can see they have a line taped out here on the ground because they're anticipating a lot of people in line for beignets. And even right now, this is a much longer line than we're typically used to seeing here at Golden Oak Outpost. And here we are at Golden Oak Outpost, and we are getting Tiana's beignets. They were $5.99.
The other one right over here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, enjoy, and have a great day.
You too. And there it is. There's a look at the beignets. And they have a strawberry dipping sauce. They look fantastic. Nice and crispy, hopefully nice and fluffy. We'll get into them and let you know. Covered, absolutely covered with powdered sugar. All right, we're gonna get into it here. I have the dipping sauce opened up. They're kind of interesting because there's like a, what do you call that? Like a cross mark? Some sort of, oh, all my strawberry sauce just dipped out, but you see what I mean? Like there's like a line across them. Let's see. This is interesting because they are not typical beignets. They're not light and fluffy, they're a little bit more chewy and buttery. Kind of croissant. Almost feels like they took the batter for the cronut and turned it into beignets. But you can kind of see like, it is like layers instead of your typical like puffed beignet type thing. That's interesting. I wonder why they did that. Is this Tiana's family recipe, is to make them like croissants? I mean, they do taste good, and the strawberry dipping sauce is very nice, a very fresh flavor. But yeah, this is not a typical beignet. But yeah, they are delicious, but different than what you would typically be used to if you're used to beignets. I do have to say, if you are eating outside, be careful. This was dangerously close. Dangerously close. That's some bird poop, by the way. So I figured out what the hash, like the mark was in between the piece of, like on the beignet.
What was it?
Because they are made like croissants by folding dough, folding dough, folding dough. It's not a drop type thing like a normal beignet would be. It's a sheet baked. It's not baked, sorry, like a sheet prepared.
Right.
And then they cut it and then drop it in the fryer. So I think that they typically, when they first started, they were like, just do one in the fryer. And people were like, these are so small. So they were like, all right, let's do two. And they'll drop it in there. That's why you're seeing that mark where they typically would have cut it to put one there.
I said this hot take, and I don't think you were recording when I said it, but I preferred those beignets over Mickey beignets.
The Mickey beignets at Port Orleans?
Yeah. I know, hot take, but I just like the crispiness of the outside of those beignets.
They were especially crispy.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I feel like obviously everybody has a preference, and I love a good Mickey beignet, but I would eat those over Mickey beignets. Hot take.
Hot take. I like that you can get the Mickey beignets with chocolate. It's just my hot take.
Those would have been delicious with chocolate.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm just gonna, where could you get chocolate sauce? Probably at one of these stands with the churros, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
So now we are headed back through Frontierland, headed through Liberty Square and into Fantasyland to head to Pinocchio Village House. So even though Country Bear Jamboree is closed, we still do have some of the Country Bears out and about. We got Big Al and the bear that will forever be known from now on as Romeo McGraw. Passing by Haunted Mansion, let's see what the wait time is just to get an idea. 40 minutes. Not that bad. It must not be that incredibly busy here at Magic Kingdom today. It doesn't feel incredibly busy. So, I don't know. I don't know how to judge these good to go days. All right, making it through. We are now in Fantasyland. See, but Small World's a 35-minute wait. What? 35 minutes for Small World, but 40 minutes for Haunted Mansion? Man, they should just tear down Haunted Mansion, right? You guys should watch the podcast if you don't understand that. And a lovely 90 minutes for Peter Pan's flight. Man, that's a long wait. Made it over to Pinocchio Village House. We are right across from the carousel and just behind the castle on the other side of the carousel. We're heading into Pinocchio Village House. We're gonna get a peach cobbler. We got the peach cobbler, a cinnamon panna cotta, peach cobbler, brown sugar streusel, and whipped cream with a Tiana chocolate piece. This was $5.49, and they also gave a little story about it. I thought this was very interesting because on the Disney Parks blog they give this story. Princess Tiana's passion for cooking is a generational legacy ignited by her father. Pastry assistant sous chef Tiana Robertson has been making this signature recipe since age 10. Inspired by her grandmother's recipe, this cherished dish defined her childhood. Passed down through generations, it stands as a beloved family tradition. And now we get to have it here at the Magic Kingdom. That's such a cool little aspect of this particular series of treats that we're getting. I haven't seen anything else like that anywhere else. With a little story about a particular food item or dessert that has to do with the chef's personal experience and them bringing it to the Magic Kingdom or bringing it to the Disney parks. Let's give it a taste. I gotta try to get down and get everything out. Oh, okay, this looks so good. Nice and peachy, sweet, creamy, very delicious. A little bit of crunch from the streusel. That is very good. Also, the super fresh tasting because of the peaches. I also like the way that the bread pieces soak up the panna cotta. Oh, that's very, very good. I would eat that all the time. Or order that for dessert tonight. So now that we're all done at Pinocchio Village House, we are headed towards the castle, and we're gonna check into Sir Mickey's because during Hispanic Heritage Month, Nick said that there was some merch in there specific to Hispanic Heritage Month. So we'll check and see if there's anything for Black History Month. So before we get to the castle, we're headed into Sir Mickey's, which is right across from Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. If you're not familiar with Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, it is a place where you can take your children to get makeovers, most notably princess makeovers. And we didn't find anything specific in here, just various costumes. Like there is a Tiana costume and a Naveen costume, but other than that, and like a Tiana doll over here, but they're not a specific section. So now we are headed to get the last treat that I think I can handle for the day, which is over at the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor, and that is a pecan praline sundae. Ooh, very excited for that.
I'm excited. I don't know, those beignets were delicious, so I feel like so far those are my favorite of the day.
Yeah?
But then this may change things.
You know what'll change things? A Tiny World photo. Let's do it. So we've done that Tiny World photo at Epcot, but I feel like you're standing further away from the camera. Here they really put you up to it. And boy, look at this photo. Camera noise. It is wild looking.
We look like bobbleheads.
Entirely distorted. But yeah, so we're here at the hub and we're headed over to Plaza, which is a little like right at the end of Main Street here. So here is the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor. Fun fact, this is also where Walt Disney's window is. And they put it here so that it would specifically face the partner statue and Cinderella Castle over there. So he could, in spirit, overlook his park. And there it is, that's what we're here for. The Butter Pecan Praline Sundae, $8.75, looks so good. Oh, I can't wait. Look at this, this is a work of art. I cannot wait to taste this. It looks like it's gonna be so darn delicious. Oh, yeah. Oh. Alright, let's taste it. That is very delicious. Holy cow. Super pecan flavored, but like, that's what I wanted. And I got it. I want to try to get some of this sauce. So buttery and like also creamy because of the ice cream and then nutty because of the pecans. This is so good. Wow. Ooh, that was so delicious.
It was very good. I feel like, and we said this, like all of the treats that we've had today, all of the food items, we're totally fine with those sticking around forever.
Yeah, just leave them here.
Yeah.
Totally good. We're gonna stop in real quick to Main Street Bakery, which is also the Starbucks location, to show off there's a specific cake here for Celebrate Soulfully. This is it, the Celebrate Soulfully Tiana's Petite Cake, vanilla chiffon cake, lemon chantilly, and fresh strawberries topped with a fondant flour and Tiana chocolate piece. And I thought maybe they would have one in the case here to see, but they don't. I don't see one. We are making our way out of Magic Kingdom, but we'll pass through Uptown Jewelers real quick, see if there's anything in there for Black History Month. Nothing in here, so now we're gonna head into the Main Street Cinema. This seems to just be like regular old Disney World merch. Nothing special. Didn't ever find anything. All right, so there you have it. That was our trip out to Magic Kingdom to try some of the treats here for Celebrate Soulfully Black History Month. They were all really, really delicious. Very glad that we came out to try them, and I cannot wait to try them again if we come out another date in February. Because they are specifically for Black History Month, they're only here from February 1st through February 29th. Get an extra day this year because of leap year. Come out here, give them a try. They are delicious. And there's a few others that we didn't get to. Maybe we'll come back and try the other ones on a different day. So all in all, it was a fantastic day. And with that being said, we are off. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Now it's time to pay the price.